Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. Loonie Weekly Outlook Analysis http ntvforex.com News ID 370D928252028 41:39 AM CAD NBSP is becoming a more attractive option than NBSP AUD NBSP and NBSP NZD, thanks in large part to the broad resilience of US oil and also the downtrend in US infections. While mortalities remain elevated is less of a worry. Next week, the Canadian growth figures for July will be closely watched, possibly showing another monthly gain, but the YY decline is still hovering around 10%. The reading, however, shouldn't have any make or break implications for the loonie, as long as the downside remains limited to oil, still more resistant than most of its pro-cyclical counterparts to swings in risk sentiment. It will be interesting to follow the speech of Governor of the Board of Commissioners Macklem in Jackson Hole. CAD ended last week on a high, as Canadian retail sales surged in June. The headline figure jumped 23.7%, after rising 18.7% in May. The core reading was up 15.7%, up from the previous 10.6%. Consumer spending is hampered as COVID-19 weighs on the economy, but this reading is another sign that the economic recovery is starting to pick up. On Monday, the Conference Board of Canada CB released a report, which said that the recovery from COVID-19 will take longer than expected. The CB said that although the third quarter showed strong figures, Canada's economic output would not return to pre-pandemic levels until the end of 2021. The economic outlook will largely depend on the pace of recovery in the United States, which is Canada's biggest trading partner. CAD NBSP intraday bias remains neutral for further consolidation. NBSP further decline is possible as long as the NBSP 1.3270 NBSP resistance remains intact. The break of NBSP 1.3133 NBSP should extend the bigger decline from NBSP 1.4667 NBSP to the longer-term level of NBSP 1.3000. NBSP on the upside, taking into account the conditions of NBSP bullish convergence from the double bottom, a strong break at NBSP 1.3270 NBSP would confirm near-term bottoming. The intraday bias may return to the upside to rebound to the higher resistance at NBSP 1.3346. In the daily view, the price is forming a low at NBSP 1.3133. NBSP weekly resistance area, which becomes support and vice versa, is clearly seen at the price level NBSP 1.3350 13,375. NBSP on the downside there is room which will serve as support, which is still originating at the price level of NBSP 1.3040 NBSP and lower at NBSP 1.2951. In the bigger picture, gains from NBSP January 2060 NBSP 2017 low finished at NBSP 1.4667 NBSP after failing to break NBSP 1.4689 NBSP 2016 high. The decline from NBSP 1.4667 NBSP could be a corrective pattern from NBSP 1.4689. NBSP as long as resistance holds at NBSP 1.3715 NBSP, there is a tendency for CAD to strengthen further against USD. However, a sustained break of NBSP 1.3715 NBSP should turn focus back to the key resistance NBSP 1.4689. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://m.me mt5.expert.advisors.